All right. This next lesson deals with equivalent fractions. Okay. Equivalent fractions are simply fractions that are equal. Now, you need to understand that equivalent fractions don't necessarily have the same numerals in them, but they do possess the same value. Okay? A couple ways to figure out whether fractions are equivalent, and I'm going to discuss them. If I give you this fraction, 1/2, and I want to know if it's equal to 3/6, okay? I can first draw a picture, okay? You want to compare the amount of shading, okay? Whichever one has the most shading, or if they have the same amount of shading. So if I'm drawing 1/2, and it helps if you draw them on top of each other. Start with the same size block, and then same way. Break it into 2 spots. Okay? Shade 1 up here. Down here, my denominator is 6, so I'll break it into 6 spots. 6 blocks, rather. Shade 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. When I look at the amount of shading, even though my drawings aren't perfect, can you see whether one of them has more shading than the other, or if they're equal? You guessed it right. Even though Mr. Gray's shading is off, 1/2 is equal to 3/6. Well, for those of you who aren't great artists like Mr. Gray, you can cross multiply. Okay? Line the fractions up side by side. Okay? Cross multiply. When you think about cross multiply, think about the letter X. Okay? 2 times 3 and 1 times 6. 6 and 6. Does 6 equal 6? Yes, they are equivalent. If you have any questions, just refer back to this video. One more way. You can use division to change to decimals. Okay? And this will also work, these ways will also work if you're comparing fractions. If you're trying to see what's greater than, less than, or equal to, use these same techniques to figure it out. I'm still using 1/2 and 3/6. If I remember that fractions are division problems, it'll be pretty easy for me to figure this out. My fraction here is 1/2, so my division problem is 1 divided by 2. My fraction here is 3/6, so my division problem is 3 divided by 6. Now this is one time where I will permit the use of a calculator. If I grab my handy dandy calculator and punched in it 1 divided by 2, not 2 divided by 1, it would give me 0.5. And if you like to see things to the hundredths place, add a 0. Same deal. If I punched in 3 divided by 6 and not 6 divided by 3, it would give me 0.5, and I could add a 0. As you can see, both of them equal 50 hundredths, so that furthermore confirms that 1/2 is equal to 3/6.